What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofino1 bringing you guys in another YouTube video, and today I wanted to talk about the whole Travis Scott and the whole Astroworld incident that happened a few weeks ago. So many of you, heard about it on the news. It was a big concert that Travis Scott, I believe Roddy Ricch was there, Drake, and quite a few other, celebrities, musicians, whatever you want to call it, that were there. Now, when the article first came out, it was just kind of like, okay, a tragedy happened and nobody really knew like what the problem actually was. Well, essentially later on we found out more and more people, were killed pretty much, had died due to there being too many people for the actual venue. So the venue, I believe when I read the article, was only able to hold like 20 to 25,000. However, there were 50,000 people that were there, meaning there was more than double the amount of people that should have been there, which is why there was a lot of things like crowd pushing. So pretty much what happens is, like, let's say you're in the, you're in the front of the crowd, and maybe you're in the back of the crowd, the middle, whatever, and there's a force of people like pushing, right? So like, let's say you're in front and people are pushing you from behind, and then people are pushing from the side, and people are pushing from this side. So then eventually you get so tight, you get so squeezed up that you end up dying from suffocation, or people fall over, you get trampled. So that's a lot of what happened, because there was not enough precautions that were taken, meaning that there wasn't enough space between people because they had doubled the amount of people. Now, a lot of people are blaming, Travis Scott and Drake for this, because they feel like, when they were performing, they should have been able to spot these things. Now, I do see both sides, because if I was a performer and, maybe I'm performing and I see people are pushing, it looks like people are getting hurt, I would maybe want to pause the show and try to calm people down. However, I don't really know if it's really their fault at the same time, because you have to think about it from this perspective, right? I'm just the one that performs. Whoever his manager is, or the people that take care of the venue, they know how many people are actually able to be there, and for it to be under guidelines or whatever the case is. And they didn't follow that. So you're the performer. Like, he might have had a contract where he had to perform regardless of whatever may or may not have happened. So I think to put the blame solely on just Travis Scott or Drake or whoever the performers were that were there is probably a little selfish, because they don't control the ticket sales. It's like this, like, I have a venue that only holds 30,000 people at max capacity following the guidelines. Well, once it hits 30,000 people, I shouldn't be selling any more. So why did the venue continue to sell? Because they wanted to make money because of COVID. They thought, oh, everything was going to be okay, and we can make double the amount of money. We got all these musicians, celebrities here, but they didn't think about the safety aspect of it. As well as, I'm also thinking too, like, from a COVID perspective now, why would you want that many people in one setting right now with the way things are in the world? But that's just my opinion on it. Obviously people are very frustrated. I mean, still, like, and we all know how this stuff goes. Like, whoever is the person that has that's the face of whatever's going on is going to catch the heat. So Travis Scott, Drake, they're the face of this concert that went on, so they're going to catch the heat, when in all reality it was a lot of people behind the scenes that should be catching heat. And don't get me wrong, people dying from this is not something like that's a joke. This is not something that should be taken lightly. I just think that to put all the blame on them might be a little overboard, but they're in front, so people are going to blame them. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. I know there's a lot of different controversy around it. I just kind of wanted to get people to get a chance to kind of see both sides of the story, both from the viewer perspective, from the artist perspective, that I think everyone here is possibly to blame, but we're obviously, people are going to blame the person that is standing right in front, which is the people that are performing. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Spin Army.